Who said you can't go home? Real Estate Exposed, brought to you by Signature Real Estate. Real Estate Exposed is all about helping homeowners and those who would like to be homeowners and those who would like to get into real estate.
Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know if I did that in time. I didn't see the. I had it. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Bandana Bala, one of the hosts of Real Estate Exposed. To my right, I've got Brandon Roberts, who is the owner of Signature Real Estate Group and my co-host. And to his right is Mrs. Shelley Panzarella, who is the branch manager for Prosperity Lending, also our co-host. If you haven't been watching us, we do this together mostly. Most of the time. Next week, one's missing. The week after, another one will be missing. But we're here.
Yay. So
we are here most of the time.
It's nice that all three of us are here today.
Exactly. If you're watching us, you're doing so on Facebook. I know you love it when I say that shit, too.
What?
Because you're like, if they're watching us, they know where they're watching us.
Yeah.
It's
it
on
Facebook?
Facebook. And if you're listening to us, it's probably on some podcast, something or the other. Cool times.
On anywhere, any place that podcasts are
Anywhere.
Or sold.
streamed.
Anywhere. All right. So let's start with market stats. Did you guys do market stats last week?
Yep.
How'd it go?
Fantastic.
Really? What were they?
They were more of the same.
More of
Up,
this.
down, round, and about.
Yeah.
Up, down, roundabout. So let me tell you a story. I was telling Shelley this story as I walked in, and I should have saved it for I can't see anything. I should have saved it for the show. But I have been noticing a difference in the marketplace now, right?
In what way?
In the way where sellers are being a little bit more accommodating. And I thought, well, maybe it's just this one seller. And then it happened with another one. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just these two sellers.
What do you mean by
maybe
accommodating?
it's just that I'm that good. So,
All of the above?
all of the above. So I have two buyers right now, and I was again telling the story to Shelley, so I'm not going to say that again. But we have two buyers right now. Both of them are in price points that are pretty competitive, considering our marketplace and what's been going on in the last year. Right? I was like, I put in an offer and prayed, and was like, hopefully it'll come through. Guess what? It did. They got both of those buyers on their first offer that I wrote for them. Both of them got accepted. They have both asked for over $5,000 in repair credit. And they both got it.
Wow.
It's the holiday season.
You think that's what it is? I should have asked for more.
So the sellers
I feel like I should have asked for more then.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you know how long they were on the market?
Yeah. Both of them came on the market less than a week.
Wow.
Less
Less
than a
than
week?
like 3 days.
Oh, so yeah.
So it's not
there goes
that.
your theory.
So
You're
it'd
gonna
been
say
on the
it's
market too long.
Yeah, there goes your theory. It'd been on the market too long.
Before they were
One
selling
day
in
too
1 day,
many.
right?
Huh?
Before they were selling in a day. Now it's 3. So
I don't know.
no,
it's
that's
crazy.
that's cool because I was talking with Amy from A to Z Transactions this morning, and she's seeing still a lot of fallout, and a lot of fallout is the inspection.
Right.
People are actually canceling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Because
this
the
client was
buyers
ready
are-
to cancel too.
Yeah, the buyers want everything fixed, and the sellers aren't necessarily willing to put it
yeah.
together. But I also think it might be that you're that good because I think sometimes the agent may get in the way of that negotiation.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
kudos
and
to you.
I think for me, it was, I don't know why I got worked up about it, but I was really upset about it for a night. And I'm like, why do I care? It doesn't matter. It's not my house. It's not like, if they want to walk away, let them walk away. If they don't get the credit,
Yeah.
what difference does it make? I also don't want to go show more property.
So these
but-
weren't one of the ones you were swearing on the phone yesterday to.
She was swearing on the phone?
I don't swear.
Yeah.
What?
In public
She does
anymore.
not
I was in the-
Signature. It doesn't happen.
I was in the office
no
next
more,
to her, and
no more
she was going off.
F-bombs, no more S-bombs.
Wow. So,
Um,
I learned
Starting
the words
now.
for
Meetings.
those. It's shiitake and,
That's a Stefan word.
yes. Oh, I forgot what the F word is.
He was in your
Knucking
office.
futz.
Knucking futz. Yes.
Knucking
It's not an
futz.
F word, though, so that's kind of hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
You can start with futz.
Futz. What the futz?
Yeah.
Futz you.
Fudding
That
nuts.
sounds weird. Yeah.
You can do that if you want. It's
It's
got the same implications,
yeah.
right?
They're
Oh.
still swearing.
Is
And
it?
you're right. So that's supposed to be the bad part about it, huh? Just saying this,
Yeah.
not necessarily the right word.
Did you ever have to say cheese and rice? Like, did you ever go to, because I went to Catholic school, so every time we said Jesus Christ, we had to say cheese and rice.
No.
I got hand smacked for that. Cheese and rice. Is that going to be the name of this podcast? Okay. So let's talk about new listings. We have 885 new listings on the marketplace in the last 7 days. 885 is not enough, right? I mean, we were at 900 plus almost 1,000. And then we have sold 981 in the last 7 days. So definitely not enough. We don't even have, if we look at the new listings that came on in the last 7 days and then what's sold in the last 7 days, we don't have enough inventory, not even a week's worth. That's crazy.
Is that right? Why does it sound like it's...
No, we have just over a month's worth of inventory.
Yeah.
You think?
I know.
How do you know?
I've looked
I'm
at the
just kidding.
stats as well.
So let me tell you why this is
We
different
need to
than what you're
somewhat be
looking at. So
factual,
what
yeah.
I'm looking at is the new listings that came on the market, not all the listings that are on the market.
Okay.
And so that's the difference. I was hoping one of you would catch that.
Yeah, you're welcome. How many days on market are you
so-
seeing on average? Do you see it higher now? Your days on market, you're talking about homes that have been on the market for a while?
So let me finish my thought.
It's not in her list. She's going to look it up.
Sure.
Days on market is not in the MLS, but I can find it. I can find it.
Oh, I see. I
So
know
it's
I've seen that somewhere.
4,440 homes that are currently on the market. 4,000.
And we sold how many last?
So about 900-ish, right? So
A week.
Yeah, in a week.
So we still have
What did she ask?
4,000.
You're saying 4,000. and we
4,440 for right now that's currently on the market
Right.
in the MLS. And then what sold in the last week was 900 and whatever number I said before, but it was 900-ish. So that we're looking at over 4 weeks worth of
Yeah.
inventory.
So, yeah. That's what we're saying.
That's what I said.
See, we just all we all got there.
We're
We
on
just
the
got
same
there
page.
differently.
It's really cool having all three of us here together at the same time.
We're so out of sync.
I know. Maybe we need to put our headphones back on.
Yeah, maybe that's
Zap
what it
us.
is. It's the headphones that has got us all.
that's
Just
what
mute my
tweaked
mic.
out. So sold 981 homes. All right, let's talk about the
Days on market.
highest price. You really
Oh.
want to know that?
I do. Are we
Okay.
going up or down? You had that on
Let's-
your little stat. I can't find
highest
it on
price.
Instagram. Highest price is 5.2.
Nope.
6.8.
Nope.
1 point.
Why wouldn't you say 3.2 this week?
I'm over it.
3.2.
4.1.
Oh my gosh, so close.
Set
oh
us up.
gosh.
$4,125,000. It was a property that was located in Olympia Ridge, that is over in
that?
Southern Highlands.
Ah.
Yeah, we currently have a listing at 3.3 million.
Is that Tux?
No, Tux. No,
Alex Tuck, gone.
Boom.
I know. Isn't that
Another trade.
another trade?
Another one.
Are you?
Another
Are
one
you guys
bites
sad
the
about
dust.
that?
Eh,
Do you care?
I don't.
Do you guys even
We're
have
starting to get
tickets
numb
anymore?
to it now.
I am. Actually, I feel like that's
Like
the MO.
you're not getting attached
I'm
anymore.
no
Have you
longer
put up
buying
a
any
wall?
jerseys. My jerseys are just going to say Panzarella. That's it.
It's like when I first
Dream big.
Dream big.
It,
Dream
it's
big.
first when I first got into real estate, I'd become friends with agents, and they get out of the business, you'd be all bummed. Then I got to the point you're like, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
They're
be
gonna come. They're
friends.
gonna go. It's not a big deal.
No, that's the way it is with the Knights.
yeah. You don't get attached anymore.
Not anymore.
So do you know the new median sales price? The numbers just came out for.
No, but you do,
I sure do.
What is
Mr.
it?
Almost President.
I would never ask you a question I don't know the
I
answer
know.
to.
What is it?
410 up another $2,000 over last month.
That's crazy.
But not
So
as high
that's
as
over
it's been
October.
jumping for the last.
No, but
Months.
it's still record. So, yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah.
prices are up about 21% from a year ago.
I don't know, man.
So does that mean we're
Did we
declining?
miss the boat?
No, we're not declining.
No, 21% from a year ago,
I know.
right? So 12 months worth
We're
of.
just not appreciating as
21%'s a lot.
over year, but month
Yeah.
over month.
Month over month. So that's a median. So the median is not your average, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between median and average? I mean, I know the difference. Let me.
I know,
re-ask-
you
Hold
would-
on, let
you
me
would-
re-ask that question.
You would
You
never
know the
ask a question you
answer.
don't know the answer
Let me
to.
re-ask the question. Why does the association look at median price versus average price? Like when you put out stats as an association, why is the median price so important versus the average price?
So I hate the median. I always like the average because average is easier to figure out. But that's
Okay.
where the majority of the homes are selling in that price range. Is that correct?
The
it's like-
average is the accumulation or
Right.
the addition of all of the
All
home
of them.
prices.
Take this is
Divided by
taken
the
out.
number
Divided
of
that by the
homes.
number of homes that you look at.
This is
That's
like
the
grading
average.
on a curve.
This
Yes.
is this is
Yes.
so median is the home that sold right in the middle,
Right.
right? So you have a home that sold for 4,000, you have
No.
a home that sold for 4
It's
million.
not the one home, no.
So it's
So 2 homes.
it's basically where the pack is. The majority of the homes.
the
are
majority of the homes are selling in that price point.
Yeah.
Okay.
selling. So
All right.
I'm glad you asked it. Now we all look stupid.
So do we all know the answer now?
I always thought it was the middle, but thank you for educating me.
Okay, so
Because that's what you have always said.
all right, so I have a question for you, Shelley.
Yes.
Prices or loan interest rates are going up
Yes, they have gone up
by what?
like a quarter. We're still low.
We're still at three and a half. We're at 3.5 now.
No. I locked somebody yesterday at 3 1/8. I've seen some at 3 1/4.
Okay.
We were at 2.99, 3%.
What?
I know.
Somebody told me last night they expect them to go below 2.
No way.
Of course, he was drinking and he's an electrician. He has nothing to do with mortgages. But
Place your money.
somebody is
Place
putting
your
that out there.
bets.
Just saying.
Is that CNN or NBC? or
No, it was
Fox News?
at Mark's bar.
But I heard it was.
Bar.
I heard the interest
That
rates
would
are
be
going to go
crazy.
up
Yeah.
between now and
I
next
think we're gonna
year
see them
or
go
beginning
up.
of January. So for those people who are looking to have a New Year's resolution to buy a home in January,
I think you'll see a higher increase middle of the year towards the end, not January. 3 1/4, like that's what, $30 on your payment. It's not huge. I mean, I know it is a lot of money, but it's still low. But if you're worried about rates going up, 3.5, 3.75 is what they're forecasting. End
So
of year.
buy now or refi now.
Yeah, for sure. I know a good lender.
do you?
Yeah, I do.
Can you give me?
She's all right.
Can you give me her number?
Yeah, at Shelly Panzarella. Anywhere you want to find me.
On Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram, YouTube, yeah, email.com.
You name it. That's awesome. So big news this last week and a half, right? We
The
talked
whole-
about it. What?
Zillow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, word.
Pillow?
No, you can say Zillow.
We can say
You can
Zillow.
say pillow. My pillow guy. So
Banana.
it's finally out and it's official that the Zestimate is off.
What?
I know.
It's not accurate.
No way.
That was nuts.
what
Get
it says.
out.
I know.
Because I like the price that's on there for my house.
Most
Seriously?
people do.
So I can't sell it?
Well,
I mean, you
you
can.
can sell it, but Zillow's not going to buy it anymore.
They're out of the iBuyer game.
So
That's
Crazy,
like
crazy.
big freaking news. I feel like I'm seeing memes everywhere,
that's
videos
my favorite
everywhere.
part of the whole thing. Is
the
the
memes.
memes.
Yeah.
What
What's
about
your
the
favorite
dancing?
meme?
I think we could do that dance where they come out of the
Of
garage.
the garage?
And they're like doing their. You want to do that? That'll be a great opening for our next
saw
show.
that
I haven't
one.
seen that one.
No?
Yeah, you haven't seen that one?
Have you
I'll send
seen
it to
it?
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You're gonna pull it up?
I'll get on the. It's on Instagram. I'm gonna send it. Can you get on your IG?
At Shelly Panzarella.
Are you gonna?
Val sent it to me.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, no, the memes are funny, and it's like the realtors are celebrating. It's their retribution.
But I mean, did it matter? Does it matter?
No.
In the big scheme of things, really,
Especially not for us.
does it
right?
matter? I mean, that's like the big question right now. Does it really matter?
It does.
What do you think? Does it matter that Zillow is no longer
He's
buying
like,
homes?
what do I-
It
He's like,
matters.
what are we talking about? It doesn't affect me either.
Let me tell you why it matters.
Okay, tell me why
because
it
they
matters.
were a big buyer here. They were buying a lot of property, and they were competing against people trying to buy a house, like
Okay.
that wanted to occupy the home, right?
Okay.
The other
in your
thing was
messages.
Maybe I'm not
since
that
they-
good. Maybe it's
since-
because Zillow is no longer buying houses.
yeah, since they were overpaying for properties, it was also affecting the ability for agents to get listings
Yeah.
because they're saying this is where it should be priced at, and they're saying, well, Zillow's going to pay me this, and so the agent's like, well, then sell it to them because that's where you're going to get that price.
They took a massive haircut on the like when
I
they
feel like
purchased
there's a tax strategy behind this. Like some of the stuff that they're doing, because when in 2020 didn't they stop like midway and they stopped contracts
So
and pulled out?
they did, but that was because of COVID,
Right.
But this is a two-step process. Number one, they said they were halting it. They were just going
The
to pull
iBuyer,
back
yeah.
because of labor shortages and the time to get appliances and all that other stuff. And then within a week, they basically said, no, we're not even doing it anymore. So, and they're liquidating. So I think they're
but
done.
they overpaid for these houses to begin with. So if they're liquidating, which means that they're selling them off now,
So
But they overbought. So
they
but it's like
they
10
purchased. So they're gonna either take like a massive
10% is what I've heard that they're
they're
selling.
taking a
them for.
hit on the seller.
on every single one of them,
Yeah.
right? Or they're gonna have to because that's gonna change the marketplace for that.
No. I've heard that they're selling a lot of them in bulk purchases to hedge funds and stuff. So you're not going to see a massive amount,
Okay.
and especially here. I mean, they bought a lot here, but they bought a lot more in Arizona. So I mean, in those markets,
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit different. But
So you think those markets are gonna get hit pretty hard on prices going down?
no,
Okay.
It's probably the inventory they needed, right?
Right. You still look at it. There's still not enough inventory. Even if they all hit the market today, there's still not enough. That's why they're building homes, and they anticipate it's going to be a long time before they even catch up with that. It's not the massive flood that you would see maybe in the 2008, 2009 when you're getting all the REOs and the short sales. I don't think it's gonna have that kind of an impact at all.
Okay.
That okay means it sounds like we'll see.
I mean,
Remember, we recorded this, so.
Well, I mean, we've talked about Zillow quite a bit in the past, and you never know what they're going to end up doing, and they're always a concern for realtors. And I believe that every time Zillow does something, like, we freak out about it. And kind of what I was talking about. I mean, what Tyson and I were just saying, like, it doesn't affect my business. I mean,
no,
it may help me get offers accepted better, right? Because
Possibly, right.
they're not going to be competing with me. But I mean, I'm that good.
But see, they were never
Realtor Vandana.
They were never competing with you anyway, because they were buying them basically before they hit the market.
Yeah.
Right? So they weren't necessarily.
But they were buying them even after they hit the
I guess
market,
so.
and they were paying a lot for them. I mean, that video
They
that
actually
you sent
were a
us, right?
buyer on the other side? Oh, I didn't know that.
And they were paying cash, and they were doing quick closes, and they were paying well above, current values, and not, no appraisal, no contingencies, none of that.
So here's the question though. They're not the only iBuyer. I mean, you got Open Door, you got OfferPad, you've got others out there that do it. To me, I see
they just seem like the bigger enemy.
they're more
Because they
out
have
there.
been
But
notorious.
I see the genius in it in a way, because the iBuying, because we trade our cars in, right?
Okay.
And so if you look at it a way, it's a way that a buyer or a seller could basically trade their house in when they're buying another house. Yes, you take a little bit of a loss, but you do that on your car anyway. But I just think this is the worst time they could be doing it because of the way the prices have been going and how quick it's to sell, and they almost have to overpay to get them. You see what I mean? So if they would have waited till the market slowed, then I think the iBuyer has a better platform to actually buy. And so maybe you see Zillow come back in when the market changes to be able to accommodate that better. But their stock took a big hit, so
Yeah.
So it's
They
a good
laid
time
off
to
a
buy.
lot of people.
good time to buy Zillow.
Good time to buy Zillow.
They talked about
Not that
their
we're giving
pivot
any
being-
advice here, because we don't do that.
No,
when
I
it
We don't
comes
even
to
fact check,
stocks.
so,
I mean, we
I mean-
barely know what we're talking about.
Yeah, support them. Every other realtor does.
They talked about their pivot would be the power buyer, which I didn't quite understand. So they would ultimately be backing up a buyer to purchase in a cash environment. So almost like a bank. So they would be like Zillow home loans. You know what I mean? But I know
So
they have.
They have mortgages, right?
They do, but I mean, in this case, they'd be listed as a private lender, right? Almost like that cash and a hard money type lending.
So would that be? Does it say if it was for people with lesser credit?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say what the parameters
It's just
are.
basically
just
the
their
front.
thought of what they would do. Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Interesting. You heard it here first. Well, actually,
cool. I sure did.
I mean,
this is on Inman News.
I was going to say, didn't you get that information from
I
somewhere?
did,
Because we
yes.
did research a little bit.
but
yes,
I
we
heard
do.
it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inman News. All right,
There you
did you
go.
pull up our dance?
He already
We're gonna
showed
get it together. Oh, sorry, missed it.
Did you already show it?
What is that? The happy dance for Zillow?
Yeah,
But you can't hear
Brandon. I mean, it's perfect, right? For you, Tyson and Beta.
I can actually do those moves.
There you go.
Well, except for that one, I might hurt myself.
Is that what
Oh, that's great.
you haven't seen?
Can you
this?
guys recreate
No.
that, please? I promise you that'll go viral. Right before your installation. Let's do it.
We could
Oh my
do
God,
it.
we should do it for the installation.
We should. Although I might break my dress if I do that.
Break your dress.
You
Yes.
should get everyone in the audience to stand up, and then you walk them through the dance. It'll be perfect.
I'm not sure
Flash
Wendy
mob.
would approve that. We're already on we're on what do they call fine ice, thin ice with her.
Then ice.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind
Very nice.
of, but not really. I mean, we haven't done anything.
Just know,
Yet.
just know.
You're
she
on probation for
I
a reason.
am on probation.
She,
She
just
gave me
know
full-blown
she
warnings.
has to tell you no, and then after whatever you do. you
Well, I
do.
told her, I was like, I'm going to have the mic.
she
What are you
knows-
going to do?
She knows that I listen, so that one doesn't. I do. So she's got a 50-50 chance of us either making it through without any bad things happening.
I'm going to be lucky if I could just read the damn script.
In case you're missing this, they're emceeing the installation tomorrow night. So
Shh, it's a secret.
we're
What
very
installation?
The board.
The board.
The board and the executive
So Brandon is being installed tomorrow
And
as
the board.
president of the association, but his job doesn't actually start until January.
team. Yeah, well, my job started last night, I'll tell you that.
Did it? Why?
No, we actually...
You're your broker.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's right.
been...
We had a really nice email that came through yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that. We can talk about that in a little bit
Let's
here.
talk about that.
But no, the
I
build-up
read my
has
emails.
already started. Getting busier and busier. It seemed like about...
Why am I so far from you?
I don't know.
I'm trying
But
to get in the.
From when I
starting-
went with Wendy to leadership in Chicago, when they kind of do the training for it, everything's kind of picked up from there, and then travel's kind of picked up again too. So it seems like it's
You're
full
just
blown.
able to
Yeah,
be more
That's why
out.
you're not going to be here next
yeah.
week.
We're gonna be in San Diego for the NAR convention.
supposed to
So
be
they
there.
had to train you to become the president of the division
Yeah,
or of the association.
yeah. It was almost like boot camp. There was a lot of
Really?
sit-ups, push-ups.
Blank.
In the rain,
To
they were
clap.
yelling. They brought
Oh.
in they brought in Nate Bailey.
Wrong.
Gosh.
No, it was no, but it was good ideas and it was planning and it's good. It's a good time for you and your AE to get together and kind of bond. I guess is
Your
what they
AE.
trade.
Who? What does that mean? Yeah. Your
Your-
CEO.
it's basically your
Administrative executive.
Executive, yeah.
Yeah, so she's the executive of the association.
But she is the CEO, yeah.
Yep.
So it was good. Got a
So
lot
did
of
you
ideas.
plan the year?
A little bit.
What's your
Came up with some
theme?
ideas.
What's your theme song?
Communication.
Theme
You have a
song?
theme song?
It's Rocky.
Dun
Dun.
dun.
No, it's
dun,
Eye of
dun.
the Tiger.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
Is
No. Come on.
I mean, we're
Why do you
emceeing
need a
this show.
theme?
Nobody wants to give us
I
details.
don't know. I know. Like what?
So all
how are
they-
we supposed to do this effectively if we don't know
they
all the
told me-
details?
All they told me is don't F it up.
Did they say F it up?
Yep.
For us to not F it up or
me.
who?
Oh, you.
The whole
Oh, the
year.
whole
Just
year?
don't
Oh,
mess
the
up the
year.
year.
Okay. I'm
I think you were born for this. You'll be fine.
I was born for this.
You are
born
you are
for
ve-
something.
I know. You
No, it'll be
are
fun.
you're one of those people that just sort of like you don't let a lot of stuff like stick to you. You just like I can let that go. I
Yeah.
think you kind of need to do that.
So
with
last
the
night I had the
association.
opportunity to let that go. we had the broker reception, which
Oh, that's
was
right.
a
My
change
bad.
from the broker breakfast that they did in the past. So I
You did a
thought,
broker happy hour.
yeah, we tried that. So it was our second one of the year, second and final, and we had
Back to breakfast.
No. I hope Lee will run them next year because he's president-elect.
Oh.
So hopefully he'll keep them on. I thought they were good, and we had a good turnout. I think we had 40 plus people. But we did a rundown. Aldo spoke about the year and what we accomplished through the year. Red gave a treasurer's update, and then I got to kind of set the vision for this next year. So
What
it
did
was
you
good.
say?
What is
Do you
that
have a speech?
vision?
There was no speech. We just kind of wung it.
So what?
Wung
Wung
it?
it.
Wung it. But there
What
was a lot
your,
of...
Roll.
What's your expectation for this year, or what are your goals?
What's your wunging it?
What did you? Yeah,
What-
I'm wunging it right now.
No, so I wish I had my notes. No.
Did you
You
have
just
notes?
wung it, so
I had bullet points.
Where are they?
I don't work real good from a script because then you just read it. But
yeah.
They're
Me
all-
neither. That whole emceeing thing is going to be tough. I'm
It's
just
pretty
saying.
scripted, isn't
Oh
it?
my gosh.
It is very scripted.
Um,
Like
Yeah.
we walked in, I'm like,
It's easy, though.
are we really going to have to say all of this? Because I'm not going to.
it's easy. I did it for Janet's. It was fun.
Okay.
Sorry,
But no,
Dave.
we talked
You're gonna
about-
be dateless the entire time.
His date's out in the hall.
What the freaking frack, man? You too?
He has a
Is she
girlfriend.
coming in at
I know.
our she's not coming in as your plus two? No?
You're plus
No,
two.
he said I'm
You know-
on as +1.
Yeah. So
Claim it, man.
I had
Claim it.
for many years. I would say
Jeez.
both Beta and Tyson were my plus one, and now they both have girlfriends, and I'm again the
Wingless?
fifth wheel. Like
Why do you guys get embarrassed?
I
I'm-
know.
Look
It's
how
better
red their
than them
faces
thinking you
are.
guys are your plus ones for each other,
I mean,
right?
you posted it on Facebook and Instagram. I feel like that shit's official.
You both came out on
Sorry.
the same day. Sorry,
Okay,
Brandon.
I know
Back
they
to
did.
you.
Huh? Back to you.
What-
Tell us your vision.
So anyway,
tell us your vision, please.
we just talked about becoming more of a tech provider instead of a tech purchaser, and going
Okay.
down that path. More of a more robust IT department with the MLS being that, and then talked about communication. That's always been a big thing for me, and so
What are you gonna do about it?
we're going to
Get an
start
app?
a podcast
What?
No,
for LVR. Yeah,
That's
So
cool.
We
the-
are. Is it gonna call?
not we.
Oh, not we.
Though
We say too
I'll
many
have
bad
you guys
words.
as
I
guests.
mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're the greatest podcast
No,
hosts.
it'll
We
be
do
it'll
have-
be the president and the CEO
Oh, that'll be cool.
Oh, kind of like what you and her and Tom did for a while.
Yeah, they did a video thing, but we're actually going to do the full-blown podcast, and that way we can get messages out and stuff like that, so you're not surprised by an email.
When are you airing that? Friday at 1 or Friday at...
We haven't set the date and time
Where are we meeting for that? And
he's like,
it'll be right
that's
after the
why
show.
I can't come.
So that'll be good, and then we were talking about putting together a more of a broker council type thing where I'm wanting to set up so that the VP, because they don't necessarily have a lot to do, meets with some brokers in town on a regular basis to get the message out. For instance, when the email goes out yesterday on the dues,
let's talk about that.
I think we could have had this council would be a little bit more like we could run that through them so that they're prepared, they understand the reason behind it, and then they're able to help push that message out to their agents.
How does that normally happen? So yesterday's email
Surprise.
just was an email?
It was an email.
Nobody had an idea?
Well, the board of directors
did.
meetings are open, so you can technically go. Not anymore.
This was done in
Private.
an executive session, but it was it wasn't done out in the public. So most of the board didn't know it was coming, but it's due. It's been over 10 years since the board has raised the dues. It went up $40. It's now instead of $200, it's $240. I know, but I mean it's serious. But
no, it's not. It's not.
It's really not.
It's
But
not.
it is.
But we also raised the dues for Nevada Real Estate Division. So every time you renew your license, that's gone. I know, but still.
Yeah.
So like for those people who are looking to get their license and join the board, they're looking at it. Well, now it's $55. It's not a big deal in the scheme of things, but it is a big deal because people are used to this.
Right, and the
$15
$15 is every 2 years.
But that's like inflation almost, right?
Right,
We're talking
but
about
also if you look at it now with the commissions, the prices of the houses and everything, everybody else is making more money.
Yeah.
Now would be the time to raise the dues because
Yeah.
it's less of a financial impact to most. And the other thing is, it puts us in a position. And there was a whole bunch of reasons listed in the email that went out to the board, but it puts us in a position to actually capitalize and grow. And what I mean by that is Remind was purchased by 4 associations, right? And we don't
like the company.
The company.
Shut
So now
up.
4 associations own that, where we want to be able to put ourselves where we have the reserves and the financial ability to take advantage of those types of things too. And to develop technology costs money. And so people, scream about the protection of their data, but if we don't own our own data and ways to protect that, then we can't do that. So we do need extra money to be able to take those steps. And so that's really kind of it's needed for the growth of the association.
So what association bought Remind? I know this wasn't the point
There was
of your...
one in Texas, one in Kansas.
other states.
Yeah, not here locally. Yeah, individual. But you're starting to see this all across the country. Alliances being formed with MLSs, and
Texas doesn't even like the country.
they are their own country. Don't mess with Texas.
I know.
Is Remind your CRM?
So Remind does a lot of
I've never used it.
statistics and information.
Oh,
Data
data.
provider of some,
Okay. Or data, sorry.
But now they're also going to be
Data.
our forms provider. So they're a pretty.
Oh, we're moving from transaction desk. I'm
You really
so out of
read-
link.
you
I'm
don't
so
read your
out of
emails, do you?
sync.
See,
I
this
do
is why
no,
we need a
but I
podcast
do,
for the
no.
board.
Yeah,
I
probably.
do, because I would watch that.
For those agents over there.
I do actually, believe it or
listened
not,
to it.
I do read the emails. I read a lot of them, the stuff that comes from the state, the stuff that comes locally. I think I'm on, I've been blocked from the local stuff.
Oh, you didn't tell her, Brandon?
I don't think they're sending me stuff because I haven't seen a ton of stuff that's come through from the
Let
association.
me text Wendy. We'll find out what the over under on days before she figured it out.
That's tomorrow too.
So
We're
funny. You guys
gonna
are so funny.
over under on her F word.
So
F
anyway,
stat.
that was kind of it. So
Okay.
enough about me, and let's
Great
talk about
job.
you.
I still don't have a dress for
So
tomorrow.
be prepared for the increase, and the benefit for the increase is because
More
you guys are gonna
technology,
bring
better
more
technology,
so
better-
Well,
streamline our lives. and-
Not necessarily
not
bring
making
more
promises.
technology. Not necessarily bring more
Say-
technology, but it puts us in a position to be able to capitalize and take advantage of developing or partnering with people to own technology.
To own your-
rather than just purchase technology.
So your data stays in-house inside
that's-
of your
that's the
local
thing.
board.
So,
I
yeah.
got it.
Hey, and we've developed our website, LasVegasRealtors.com, and that's coming
Las Vegas
along.
Realtors. Is what this?
That's what I said, isn't it?
I know, but is it? I thought it was Las
Realtor.
Vegas.
Realtor.
I don't know.
Type it one way or the other. But anyway, they also the app, the individual app.
We're emceeing the event tomorrow. We better get on our game, huh?
LasVegasRealtor.com. There's no
I don't have
S.
a address yet, Shelly. I will eventually figure it out.
Anyway.
LasVegasRealtor.com. There's
Realtor.
Okay.
But you're all realtors.
It's not a realtor.
And we now have an app too for the.
So
I
you've
saw that.
all
The app's
internally, you have actually created this. I mean, you.
Yeah, me personally, I've been working late nights.
He's part of phase 973.
Got it.
That's an inside joke, but yes.
Yeah.
Is that
I know it. We had a president that kept saying, "We're on phase 1, we're on phase 2, and this will be phase 3," and so we just make fun of him. We're on phase 900 and whatever the hell.
But just to go back, I mean, the website's been a long time coming.
It has been.
And a lot of work on it, and it really made great progress this past year under Aldo's presidency and the IT team that Wendy's put together. So it's really come a long way.
Sweet.
Nice.
Excited about it.
Are you?
No.
You didn't even know what the website was.
LasVegasRealtor.com.
Realtor.
LVR.
Realtor.
Singular, not plural.
Tor.
Rural.
Realtor.
There is no ER in there.
Realtor. Listen, are you making fun of me because English?
No, I'm
is a second
correcting you.
language?
For once in my life,
Realtor.
I get to correct you.
So as long as nobody says realtor, we're good because it's not
Realtor.
realtor. Do you know how many people say
Realtor.
I'm a realtor?
Realtor.
Realtor. Yeah, I got it. It's a T-O-R. R-E-A-L, real, and then tor, T-O-R. Got it. Okay. So
Hey, is this where she gets her stats? Inside of this
no,
LVR data?
No.
Data.com?
I get it from actual MLS. Like I pull the numbers.
She's
from
up
the
to the
MLS.
second.
Yeah, mine is like right now,
This is
live.
month.
This is what's happening this
Got
moment.
it.
What you're looking at is last month's numbers.
Got it. Oh, so maybe the days on market, which was never
Oh, it's
answered,
there.
is on here.
Yes,
Hold
it
on.
is. But
All right.
it would be based off of last month's. So you'll be able to see last month's days on market.
Is that time on market share?
No,
No.
it's days on market. It's called DOM.
I don't see that here.
It's there. I promise you.
Just keep looking.
You got it. What do you want to talk about, Tyson?
No, you bored and me left.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday from all of us to you.
Our Sasquatch just walked in,
We
and
wish
it
it
is
was
his
our birthday, so
and
we could-
he's eating Sasquatch food.
And you got your cookies. Yeah.
Oh, some cookies from
Yeah.
Sasquatch Food from Prosperity Lending.
Yep.
You do a really phenomenal job at staying up to date with shit like that, Shelly.
With people's birthdays.
Yeah.
It's my job because I
Is
care
it?
about you guys.
Do you?
I do. Every once in a while.
I know some of us you do.
Not
Yeah,
easy.
you
No,
do.
it's not.
You, everybody.
You get a birthday. You get a birthday. You get a birthday. You all get a birthday.
saying.
Once a year.
I'm just saying.
Okay, anyways. So
What
let's-
else we got?
Let's talk about some other news.
All right, what you got?
I don't have anything. I've sent you a bunch of stuff.
Oh, when did you send that?
I'll send you something right now.
Oh, Brandon.
Come on.
Brandon.
figure out
What
how to do
about,
it.
you want to talk about Caesars? I know we talked about some of these hotels. Why are they all selling?
So Cosmopolitan just recently sold. That's an interesting thing that they did. So the Cosmopolitan sold to, I don't even remember who, to be honest with you. Well, no, because MGM has the management rights
Blackstone.
for the Cosmopolitan.
Blackstone sold the real estate to a consortium,
You can do it.
and the rights
you
to
go.
operate
Atta
the
girl.
casino hotel to
Right.
MGM.
So they have management rights, and it's like they paid I think it was a couple billion for it. But Cosmopolitan
3.9
sold
billion.
to Blackstone itself. But they paid a lot of money for that. too.
3.9 billion. Blackstone paid for that. Wow.
And then what did MGM pay for the rights?
It doesn't say.
Because that's different. I want to say it
They
was
bought
like
out
one
remaining 50%
something or the
stake.
other.
in Aria and Vidara. MGM also bought out the remaining 50% stake.
So technically, it's not an MGM property, but it's being managed by MGM.
So parking is still free.
No, they're going to get
No.
rich on the parking.
What?
Yeah, that's how MGM works.
That's what
I mean,
well, really?
Cosmopolitan is right next to Bellagio
Yeah,
and
Aria,
right next to
Vidara.
Aria, and so they're right next to the Allegiant, not Allegiant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, T-Mobile Arena.
T-Mobile.
Right, so they're right next to the arena. They'll charge for that, close enough to the stadium that they can charge for that. Which we already know the stadium doesn't have enough parking. How's that going for you guys? Like when you go out there to park?
So I have my own reserve spot. So
Same. Where do you park?
Oh, when I go to the Raiders?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I don't
no.
go to the Raiders.
Yeah, we're talking about Raiders.
Oh.
We know you have parking. You don't have tickets anymore for
The nights I
Nights.
don't. No.
that was done. Ooh, cookies.
Wow.
Cookie.
I didn't get enough, huh?
Cookie.
You didn't get enough? So anyways, no, I was able to purchase a spot in one of the lots for, for the football games. And it's nice because I just get out of my car, walk across the street and into the stadium.
Good, thank you. I'm on a diet. I'm not eating anything.
I gotta fit
ever
in that dress
for the rest of my life. But that smells so dang good.
Hey,
What is your favorite
I'm not on
type?
a diet.
What is your What is your favorite cookie? Like your favorite cookie ever of all time?
Yes.
All of them?
I love cookies.
Wow. We don't have
So
the cutter.
I think one of my favorites is the white
got a
chocolate
mint chocolate
macadamia
chip.
from Subway. Has anybody ever tried that? It's like perfect. It comes
Which
out
one?
nice and warm. It's got the and it's just perfectly soft.
Go ahead.
So sad.
So it's like perfectly soft and it's
Wait, what are we
just
talking about?
Cookies.
Oh.
White chocolate macadamia cookies from
Cookie
Subway.
or cake?
Cookie. White chocolate macadamia.
And what would you choose, cookie or
cookie.
cake?
Oh,
I like cookies.
cookie. But only certain cookies. I don't
Cookie
like
or
all
pie?
cookies.
This is my new cookie
Pie.
bar. Have you guys tried this Built bar?
Yeah, but what
Delish.
flavor is that?
This is cookie dough. Oh, real cookie
Ooh,
dough.
I want one of those.
I have one.
There,
I'll bring
there's
you
cookie
one.
dough right
Okay,
here.
bring me some. I can't eat that.
I know.
No, I mean I can eat it. I won't eat it.
I gotta fit into a dress tomorrow.
How about
I
day?
choose not to.
I choose
too.
not to. What was I saying?
Dropping all over the. Come on, Brandon.
You worry about your cookie dough.
Can you please not get it on our podcast table?
Can you
All
smell
right,
it?
$18 million
yes, smells
Flying
delicious.
Sunset named Las Vegas Custom Home of the Year. Have you guys
What?
seen this house?
No.
$18 million Flying Sunset is what it's called. Unfinished Spanish Hills mansion with European influences and valued at $18 million in Las Vegas's Custom Home of the Year. In the Silver Nugget Awards handed out by the
Oh,
Southern Nevada
yes.
Home Builders Association,
I met
the
them.
mansion also won in the category. Do you need it?
Is
Beta?
that-
Is that? No, I'll put it
The
in right now for
builders
you.
I had never heard of, and they won that Silver Nuggets.
Yeah, so they
Wow.
had crap. Where did it go? I
And
was
then
just reading
didn't finish it?
Yeah,
No, they finished it.
The nearly
Says
completed two-story project of Growth Holdings, which does business
it,
at Growth
yep.
Luxury Homes, has a building envelope of 18,763 square feet, including space for a 10-car garage. Ooh, Shelly, 10 cars.
Uh-huh.
I know it's
Cha-ching.
not
$18
14
million.
but if it's tall enough, you can put a lift in there. It'll give you more. 10-car garage, a covered patio, and a roof deck. There is 12,455 square feet of livable space that consists of 5 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms on a 1-acre estate. It is expected to be completed early next year.
So how did they win the award if the home isn't completed yet? That's crazy.
Because have you seen it? Look at this thing.
I mean,
Was this-
yeah, but I think they should have gotten it for
That's
next.
pretty awesome.
Wait,
next year.
are you? Is it on our thing right now?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
my house is unfinished and it doesn't look that good.
Maybe you should redo it. I mean,
still
what's
got-
another 6 months?
No, my house looks pretty awesome actually. But there's the wine room.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to show you my bar. I got a new bar.
Andrew, is your birthday the 4th or the 24th? Sucker.
I knew it
Ah.
was later in the month.
All right, well, you'll get the other 6.
No,
in,
but it's in my contact
Look at that.
management system as today.
Look at that.
It is.
It's my new bar.
That's pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, I like it.
It's all right.
Shut your mouth. It's all right. It's beautiful. For those of you who can't
I
see
got to
it, I'm
move it
sorry
in my
you can't see
calendar,
it.
though.
So, anyway, so that house is...
It's the 24th, huh? I knew it was in the 20s, but then
What are we
it
talking-
came up in my
Sucker.
contact management. I'm like, I
Same.
got to be wrong. Then Ashley's like, I seen it on Facebook today, and I'm like, it must be right.
You saw Andrew Sasquatch.
Everything on Facebook is
Lensford, too.
accurate.
Yeah.
So was Sasquatch born today?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's stupid.
Trickery, I tell you.
I'm getting the whole cookies.
You're
No
not-
wonder he gave 'em
No,
away.
and
I have the-
actually not. You're getting
I
these
have the
taken
loan
away
application.
right
I could have
now.
definitely figured that out.
You are getting
Oh, my
these taken
goodness.
away.
It's not his birthday, 24th.
Ay, ay, yoy. All right, well, give me both. Let me eat those cookies. Chris, you want a cookie?
Yeah. Chris, happy birthday. Come get a cookie.
2022 home prices will keep rising at or near double digits, predicts the analyst who called the current housing boom. Who is this analyst that they're talking about? Ed Pinto. Ed Pinto.
Ed. Yeah, Ed knows.
Makes the most accurate predictions of all the real estate world's data crunchers on where housing prices are heading. Pinto, director of the American Enterprise Institute's Housing Center and former chief credit officer at Fannie Mae, is constantly assembling proprietary data on newly issued mortgages that provide a roadmap for the months ahead. And what's Pinto's seeing now? What's Pinto seeing now? I got it. He's convinced the naysayers are wrong and that the gangbusters double-digit run for home prices will keep rolling well into 2022.
That's good
that sounds
news
like
for
you're
us.
not believing it.
No, I do believe it actually, but I don't know why he's. Well, I just guarantee. I can almost guarantee. I will guarantee. I'll go out on a limb. The real estate market's not going to crash today.
Oh, yeah, I know that for sure.
Not in one.
We'll
I
make it
can
through
guarantee
today.
that shit
Prices are
too.
going to hold steady
Tomorrow?
today.
What about
I can
tomorrow?
guarantee that 100%.
Tomorrow, I get inducted in as president. Who knows what's going to happen? That could affect everything. Sell today.
Elections matter, people.
Elections matter.
Elections matter.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen the stickers of Biden like pointing?
Yep.
Let's
that
go,
say
Brandon.
that- no.
No,
Oh,
I
let's
did
go,
this.
Brandon. I just
did
got
this.
I did
And
this.
So
Yeah.
there's a sticker. They're putting them on gas pumps and stuff, pointing at the prices.
Oh my gosh.
I did this.
25
No
gallons
way.
for $94 is what I saw recently. And it's a picture of Biden like pointing saying, I did this.
You know, I'm really upset though because I got home last night low on a charge.
Yeah.
I plugged my car in. I didn't plug my car in, so I plugged it in this morning. Then it didn't charge because it was set on a time delay,
And
so I barely made it here.
And you forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me.
I
So
mean-
my car, I can plug it in and it only charges from like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
But here's the bright side. I don't have to stop
Why
at a
would you
gas
do that?
station.
I do that because, I don't have to stop at a gas station either. Although I did because I rented a car last week. But I do that so that it
Prices
doesn't.
are down.
Well, with electricity, so you get actual credits from the power company if you only use your power for charging your vehicle between certain hours of the day or night.
Yeah.
Because that's when they have the least amount of need for electricity throughout the valley. And so they give you credit for using your power during that time.
It's a pat on the
Interesting.
back, but it's credit.
Yeah, it's like a hey, thanks so much for helping us out. Because if everybody's on the same, like everybody's always powering up at the same time all the time, like we'll have blackouts.
We'll have
Yeah,
an
blackouts,
outage.
rolling blackouts, just
Yeah.
like California.
So,
Well, you see it in the summer with the ACs, you know.
but it's weird because we're a 24-hour town. So,
Well, we used to be.
what did Biden do that too?
No, things like COVID. COVID
oh,
did
I
it.
did that. Got it. That thing. The other word, the C word, not the B word. Got it. So, let's talk. Let's talk about. Oh, that's funny. I just got that. You guys are all laughing. I said it.
I didn't get it.
So we didn't expect you to. What were you going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, let's go, Brandon. That shit's funny.
Yeah, I was on, what was it, Wednesday? When do we have?
That'll go.
election?
That'll go tomorrow. You watch.
Wait, what?
Let's go,
The
Brandon.
chant. You watch.
The chant. Let's
Yeah.
go, Brandon. It'll happen. We're gonna do it.
And Andrew's already said.
We're gonna do it. Bring me the hat and the shirt.
Andrew's already said he's going to do it,
Can
and
we
6
do
other
it?
people have told me they're going to do it.
Give me the
It's
hat and the
gonna
shirt.
happen.
Give me the hat and the shirt.
There's how can you not?
Are you
do it?
offended by it? Does
No.
that matter? Okay.
No. Why would I be offended? Everyone's chanting my name. I'm just.
Everybody in there that wouldn't know what was
I'm
happening
just
would be
worried that-
like, yeah, that's so sweet.
Oh my God! Why didn't I think of this sooner? I could totally use the hat and the.
I'll bring him.
Can you bring it?
I'll try
I mean,
to
my hair is
remember.
going to be did, but
Yeah, I'll try to
Shelly
bring
can
him.
wear the hat.
My hair is going to be done too. We'll just put it on our, what else did you get? A hat and a,
I got him a hat, a shirt, and a
A mug.
mug.
I should
I'll bring
have
the
it right
mug.
here.
Huh?
yeah, bring the bug,
Bring
the
it all.
mug and
Will
the,
you bring all three of them?
I'll try to remember.
I'll tell Carolina.
Where's Carolina? Yeah, put her on the app. I got her on the app. Hold on, just a sec.
Send her a message.
Just send it to her. Put a checklist.
It'll be
Sorry,
done.
Not funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Funny, not funny.
Yeah. Are you doing it? Somebody
No,
has to
I
do
don't
it. We
have
can't
her on my
forget.
to-do
I'll bring it.
list.
If you remember, you said.
So I'll bring it because I'm gonna need to put my drink in it.
We will
for
need
the
to
after
put-
party.
The after party that's not happening. For
That's
everybody.
right.
Not everybody's invited. Not everybody's allowed. It's not happening.
It was Sasquatch's birthday, but
It's not anymore. No more Sasquatch birthday parties. That's it. You're done. You are cut
anyways,
off.
let's keep this show moving. We got 15 more minutes.
We do.
Yes.
All right. We talked about rates.
Yes, we did.
We talked about
We
them
talked
at the
about
beginning of the
stats.
show.
We
Okay.
talked about Zillow.
Let's talk about foreclosures.
Or forbearances.
Forbearances, foreclosures, whatever you want to call them. Let's call them
So-
whatever you want. Let's talk about both.
I guess they got extended. Did you guys hear that? Extended through the end of the year?
Forbearances,
I
yeah.
didn't hear that.
You did hear that.
I did hear it, but I didn't know that.
until right
I thought
now.
they were, yeah. Well,
Until
no,
you heard it.
I read it. I just
Okay.
read it. And I just said it, so I heard it somewhere.
The very last article.
No, I'm on a different page than you.
Oh, got it. Okay. So forbearance rates have declined to 2.15%. Forbearance will decline at a steady pace across the board in November, according to MBA. Who's MBA?
Mortgage Banking Association.
Got it. Not
Or
basketball.
bankers, actually. Banker, singular.
Forbearance declined at a
Mortgage
steady pace across
banker.
the board last week, with many borrowers having already reached the end of their 18-month period provided by the CARES Act. The total number of loans in forbearance decreased by 6 basis points to 2.15% as of October 24th. But that's not the same thing as them halting.
No, they're extending. But I think what a lot of homeowners are going to run into is they're starting to figure out that we probably aren't going to get another extension, and they're trying to figure out what to do. I actually have had a
Sell
couple.
your house.
Yeah, I've had a couple people that are like, I can't get out of it now.
Yeah.
The only way out is to sell, but then they're kind of stuck getting into a rental.
Yeah.
So people are offering to buy the home and rent it, and they rent it back. I'm like, I don't know if that's...
This sounds very similar to stuff that happened in 2007 and 2008, where people were doing strategic defaults on their loans so that they could sell to their family members and then
Yeah.
turn around and rent the property from them. And then we had this whole thing about, arm's length transactions and so on and so forth.
So you can do a gift of equity where you're doing it amongst family, where you're selling the home. You do have to have at least 15% equity, but yeah, it's something you can do. I mean, it was being done
which is
before.
possible right now, right? So if you are in forbearance and you've got at least 15% of equity in your home,
Yeah, you do it as 20% if you're conventional, but 15 if you're FHA.
You can get a refi?
You can do a purchase.
A purchase.
Hey,
So
Tyson.
you could sell Tyson a home, or you could buy Tyson's home if you were in forbearance.
Have you seen his home?
He's not there anymore. It should be immaculate, right?
teasing.
He's not there anymore. But the dog is.
Oh, yeah. So
On Tuesdays
Beta,
and
you're not
Thursdays.
there anymore. Come on now.
Oh, are you? Are you really?
Yeah, we got video.
Okay.
Who's watching Rocky the dog? That's all I want to know.
He can go
Really?
in and out
You
by
do
himself.
let him go by himself? He's not allowed at the other houses?
Oh, no.
He's got a lot of hair.
Okay then. So
You were getting a new dog. Do you want a dog, white husky?
wait, we weren't done with this.
Oh, I know. We're
conversation.
still-
Can
we're
we talk
done.
about this.
Yeah.
12
No,
minutes.
So my kids have failed. They went for
They
two.
did not pick a poop.
2 weeks of poop picking up, and then the third week complete
so
fail.
that whole,
which
like-
is good because I was going to order the dog on
Order?
week 3 because I figured that was enough time. And
You don't have to worry. There's a delay on them. It'd be
Shipping
16 to 18
supply
weeks before it comes in.
So they really didn't want a dog.
apparently not.
Yeah.
Apparently
You,
not.
just
You're
when you were
giving
getting
in.
excited, too.
I know.
You're gonna give in.
I know. I totally picked out the type of dog.
What
I was
type?
like, it was going to be a doodle, right?
Good. Now I know why they didn't want it.
They're big dogs.
I
Doodles
kid,
are
I
cute.
kid.
So I
They
can't
are-
have
they're smart.
dog hair. I can't do it in my house. It's just it's not for me.
They don't have dog hair? Doodles?
Doodles do
They
not.
don't
They're
shed.
They
hypo?
shed a little bit, but not a ton, right?
They shed like
and
people.
my family, everybody in my family, is pretty
shed.
much allergic to dogs.
Oh.
But Arjun's on this new kick. So my older son is on a new kick about wanting a cat.
Ooh.
Which I don't know if he truly wants it or if he just wants to annoy me about
So
it.
you'll have to get a
Yeah.
hairless
So I
cat.
keep telling him,
Oh,
oh God.
gosh, even-
So I keep
Those are
telling him, I
beautiful.
was like, the only type of cat that people should have is a tiger.
Yeah.
And we can't keep one in the house. That's just
They
weird.
can. You just got to pet it a lot.
That's weird.
You couldn't leave it at home alone a long time because then it would get angry.
Right.
And then it
And there would
just eat you.
definitely be lots of cat hair everywhere. Yeah.
Yes.
So cats is not a thing. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I veto that.
But can we?
I'll
can
never
we,
go to your
Can
house.
we go back to
Forbearances?
The forbearance
Sure.
conversation before we run out of time, because I think it's important. Because I think it actually is going to add value to people who are watching. Thanks, Kim.
There's your cats.
So stop with the cat right now. Seriously.
Which one would you like? We can
None.
have. We can
Is
have
it
them there.
Biggles,
Of
Mr.
them.
Biggles,
We
right?
can
We're
have
not
them there.
Disney.
We can have them there this afternoon.
Oh my God, that thing.
There it is.
Bigglesworth. Oh
in
gosh,
the
that's
flying
evil.
fruitcake is that?
That is just amazing.
How
That's-
is that
Scary.
amazing? Stop,
That's,
Beta.
That's half
Put
cat.
it away.
That's half cat, half gremlin.
Don't make me tell your girlfriend all
It's
the
a
stories
shaved
about
gremlin.
you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
you wanna
never-
talk about your
you'll-
girlfriend?
you'll
You wanna
never
talk-
meet
How
her.
about we just talk about your girlfriend right now,
Back to
Beta? Can we
forbearance.
just do that?
Back
You
to
want to talk about
forbearances.
forbearances?
Forbearance.
Did you just turn off my mic? We're going to talk about forbearances. Go back to forbearances for a minute. Okay, so Shelly.
Yes.
So he could sell. Let's
He
go to
could buy.
Tyson's house. So if Tyson's house went into forbearance,
He was in forbearance. yeah.
correct.
But it's seller finance.
With or without forbearance, he could buy Tyson's home from him.
Okay.
He
yes,
just has
yes.
to purchase it. He has to do a gift of equity, or he could put his own money down, but it would be an identity of interest, and so he'd have to put at least 15% or for FHA or 20% down for conventional financing. But
But
you
you
could
could-
gift of equity so that nobody comes out of pocket with anything, right?
That's just a loan program.
It's a I mean,
That's
it's
available to anybody everywhere. at
traditional
all
loan program is just a
So it's not
type of-
necessarily forbearance.
correct, but I'm seeing to your point. I am seeing that people are a little bit more strategic in what's happening with those forbearances and such. I think the thing that people are not realizing is they have that $30,000 to $40,000 on the back end side of their house. So even if we refinance it, we have to figure out what to do with that. They're thinking we can just refinance the.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Crazy.
But, so with forbearances, though, there has to be, or maybe there doesn't have to be, a arm's length transaction. Not all banks are going to. Forbearances.
So I don't think in short sales did they care who was
Yes,
buying
they
houses?
did.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's-
on a
100%.
on a forbearance, though, you're not asking the bank to take less money.
correct.
The bank's
Correct.
getting cashed out fully, so they
Correct.
don't really care who you
It's a
sell it
payoff.
to.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
short sale, they were taking
That's
a hit,
correct.
so
Yeah.
they did have an interest on who was getting it.
Correct. Yeah, because they're going to send in a payoff. It's going to include the deferred balance, and it's going to be the higher amount either way.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, and it's not even family members that are buying it. It is actually investors who are picking up these homes, and that's their marketing scheme right now is getting people who are having a hard time making their mortgages or in forbearance and purchasing it and then asking if they want to rent it back from them. Crazy.
Yeah.
Which is legal.
It is legal.
It
yeah.
is legal.
Yeah.
Totally doable. And we can
Yeah.
help you with all of it.
We can help you with all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
From beginning to end. The real estate part, the lending part, the all of it part.
The NODs and the NOSs, I saw the list on those. Those are actually increasing. There's this little
Little
map.
gnat.
flying
Okay,
around.
so they're increasing because, and we talked about this when Chris was on the show too. They're increasing because there weren't any for so many
Yeah.
years, like for a year and a half.
And I think that's
So yes, it's increasing. 'cause
everybody's
there
like,
was
oh my God.
zero.
Right. The list is so big. And I'm like, is it really? It's like 10.
I would love to see how that list compares to something that came out in 2007 or 2008 because it's not like that, right?
That'd be a
or
title.
even what it was prior to 2020 March,
Yeah.
right? So if we
Yeah.
had sort of that would be cool to see. I don't know.
Let me
Can
get on
we do
that.
for
So are
next
the
year?
HOA?
Or Valerie.
Are the HOA notice of defaults and sales?
Included in
Notice
that
sales,
too.
or is it more? long?
Like actual
Yeah.
foreclosures?
I don't know on
Foreclosures.
that.
I got it. Foreclosures? Foreclosures.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that looked like before March of 2020
Yeah.
and what it is now. So we could do like a month to
So
month
we
comparison.
need to get with Valerie on that. She
Yeah.
would probably have that
Valerie,
information,
Teresa,
right?
any of them, all of them. Make it
Any of
happen.
them, all of them.
Yeah.
You get it. You get it.
Oh,
All
there
right.
it is.
Let's
Why
go,
is it around
Brandon.
you?
We're on. This is 2:00, right? Tomorrow
o'clock.
is your big day.
We already talked about this.
Oh, it's only 1:55. Where am I getting my
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm ready to be done.
We can wrap it up because
Yeah.
this is we're crashing fast.
Well, no, it's
And I'm not going down with this ship. The closer we get to the ground, I'm parachuting
well.
out.
I feel like all the updates that we're getting on the news reports for what's happening in real estate in Las Vegas. Like it's all the same. Like every day it's the same thing. It's just written a little bit differently, right? Everybody's saying the same thing. Zillow stopped buying. We still have shortage of inventory. Rates are kind of up, right?
Actually,
but still low.
If you start to watch, I'll read some headlines. Las Vegas house sales fall as prices set another record. So it makes it sound like the market's really
that's
slowing.
That's an oxymoron.
Right?
Is that the right statement?
Yeah. So anyway,
Or just moron.
if you look at it, yes, there were less sales in October than there were in September, but it's an insignificant amount.
Yeah.
Prices are still going up based on the median price range. It is the market has basically been the same all through the year, climbing all the way up.
Yeah.
The year before that, when it was Tom's year, it was on fire the whole time, but it was basically the same, about the same median, and same with Chris's year. So
Yeah.
it is the same news
It
because
is the
it's
same.
pretty
news over and
stable.
over again. Yeah. So we have nothing to share.
No, so
Interest rates are up
we're
just
gonna
a
have
little
to
bit.
really come out with some more
But still low.
exposure.
But still low, yes.
Yeah.
The
No,
Zillow
no, no.
piece we already talked about.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. So anyways, thanks so much for listening in today. Please do not hesitate to
Like and subscribe and smash the notification button.
all of those things. We will see
That's
you.
a wrap.
We will see you next week. Bye all.
Bye.